Hello, Soul Family. It's so good to have you here. Whether you're returning or joining for the first time, welcome to the channel. For those of you who are new, this is Soul Family Oracle, where I share messages from the divine, our souls, our ancestors, and our spirit guides. We connect here to receive guidance, love, and support from forces that are beyond the physical, but so deeply tied to who we are. If you're part of our soul family and have been here before, thank you for returning. I appreciate your energy and love every time you show up. You are what makes this space so special and meaningful. Now, for today's message, the divine is asking us to get ready for something big. It's time for you to step into the spotlight, to let your light shine even brighter than before. The divine sees your potential, your beauty, and your uniqueness. Right now, you're being called to focus on yourself in ways that help you feel even more confident and empowered. This isn't about fixing anything that's wrong with you, because nothing is wrong with you, but more about making the changes that you've already been thinking about, the ones that will make you feel more aligned with your best self. One of the big themes coming through in this message is self-care. When we think of self-care, it's not just about pampering yourself, although that can be a part of it too. It's about taking care of your body, mind, and spirit in ways that help you feel grounded and confident. The divine wants you to take some time to look at your daily routines and see where you can make little improvements to help you feel your best. It might be in the way you care for your appearance, like getting a new haircut, updating your wardrobe, or sticking to a skincare routine that makes you glow. But it can also be about the small habits you have, like improving your hygiene or organizing your space so that it feels more peaceful and uplifting. Self-care is so personal. What works for one person might not work for another. But the key is to tune into what you need, what makes you feel better, and what helps you step into the best version of yourself. Maybe there's something you've been wanting to do for a while, like being more consistent with exercise or taking more time for yourself each day. Now is the time to commit to those small changes, not because you feel like you have to, but because you want to. This is your time to shine, and the divine is giving you the nudge to move forward. A good example of this is exercise. I know many of us have struggled with making exercise a regular habit. I know I have. I keep telling myself, I'm going to work out every day, but it's so easy to find excuses or get distracted. We all have those moments where we plan to do something good for ourselves, but then life gets in the way. However, the divine is asking us to stay committed, not because we need to be perfect or reach some unrealistic goal, but because these little actions can make us feel so much better. When you stay consistent with the things that matter to you, your confidence grows. Think about it like this. Imagine you're already feeling good about yourself. Your confidence level is at 100%. Now, with these small improvements, like taking care of your body, mind, and spirit, that confidence can go from 100% to 150%. You're already great, but these changes will help you feel even more aligned with who you truly are. It's not about changing who you are, it's about enhancing the parts of you that you love and want to grow. That's what this message is all about, honoring yourself and giving yourself the care and attention you deserve. Along with self-care, there's another important aspect to today's message: embracing your feminine energy. Now, this applies to everyone, whether you're male or female. Feminine energy is not about gender. It's about how we nurture and take care of ourselves. It's about being kind and gentle with yourself, taking time to rest and recharge, and enjoying the little things that make you feel good. Maybe it's getting your nails done, scheduling a haircut, or treating yourself to a skincare routine that helps you feel refreshed and vibrant. These little actions can make a big difference in how we feel. When we care for ourselves in these ways, we're telling the universe, I am worthy of love and care. You're showing yourself that you matter, and that creates a ripple effect. When you feel good, it reflects in everything you do. People notice your energy, and you start to attract more positivity into your life. It's also important to remember that this is not about striving for perfection. None of us are perfect, and we're not meant to be. The goal here is to make small changes that help you feel more aligned with your true self. Perfection isn't the point, progress is. Every little step you take toward feeling better is a victory. Celebrate those small wins, whether it's sticking to a new routine for a week, taking time for self-care, or simply reminding yourself to rest when you need to. These things matter, and they help you build the life you want to live. Now, as you embrace this message, think about the areas of your life where you can give yourself a little more love and attention. Is it in your physical appearance, like updating your wardrobe or starting a new skincare routine? Is it in your daily habits, like getting more rest, eating healthier, or finding time to exercise? Or maybe it's in your spiritual or emotional well-being, like meditating, journaling, or spending more time in nature. Whatever it is, trust that the divine is guiding you toward what will make you feel your best. As you make these changes, remember that you are worthy of the care and attention you're giving yourself. You deserve to feel confident, strong, and loved. This is your time to step into the spotlight and let your light shine even brighter. The divine sees your potential, and now it's time for you to see it too. Thank you for being here, soul family. I appreciate you all so much, and I hope this message resonates with you. Remember, it's all about progress, not perfection. Take small steps toward the changes you want to see in your life, and watch how your confidence grows. You are loved, you are supported, and the divine is always with you. Let's all take a moment to focus on small acts of self-care. The divine, or whatever higher power you believe in, is preparing to shine a spotlight on you, and you want to feel your best when that happens. This spotlight could mean different things for each of us. For some, it might be recognition at work. For others, it could be a personal breakthrough or even a moment when others look up to you for inspiration. Whatever it is, self-care is key in getting ready for it. It's not about being perfect or flawless, but about enhancing who you already are. We are all capable of growing and evolving, and self-care helps us do just that. Taking care of yourself is important, not only for your physical well-being, but for your mental and emotional health as well. When you prioritize yourself, you feel more confident, more comfortable in your own skin, and more ready to present your true, authentic self to the world. We often hear about self-care in terms of physical health, like eating right, exercising, or using skincare products. But it goes beyond that. It's also about how we speak to ourselves, the time we take to rest, and how we manage stress. I've personally been through times when I felt completely lost. I didn't know which direction to take, and during those moments, I neglected my well-being. I didn't take care of myself, both mentally and physically. But eventually, I realized that I needed to focus on myself. I learned to be kinder to myself, and that made all the difference. That period of feeling lost taught me a lot about self-care and what it means to truly nurture my own well-being. It wasn't easy, but it helped me connect with a gentle, nurturing energy that I had been ignoring. I had to learn to be conscious of how I was taking care of myself, from the food I was eating to the thoughts I was thinking. Slowly, things started to improve. Now, I feel like the divine is putting me in a place where others are going to notice me, not just on the outside, but on the inside as well. This might sound a bit intimidating, but it's actually a wonderful opportunity. It's a chance to show the world who I really am, flaws and all. The spotlight that's being shown on me isn't about being perfect, it's about being real and letting people see the growth I've gone through. For those of you reading this and feeling like it resonates, I want you to know that you've reached a breakthrough in your life. Whether you realize it yet or not, something has shifted, and you're stepping into a new phase. You don't need to share all the details of what's going on in your life with everyone around you, but just know that this breakthrough is significant. It's pushing you to make changes that are going to help you feel better, look better, and appreciate yourself more. These changes might seem small at first, but they add up over time. It's not about having low self-esteem or feeling like you're not enough. It's about enhancing the parts of yourself that are already beautiful and allowing them to shine even brighter. As you move forward on this journey of self-care and growth, you'll find yourself being guided toward environments filled with people who take their health and well-being seriously. You may start to notice that you're drawn to people who live healthier lifestyles, and they may inspire you to do the same. For example, you might meet someone who shares how changing their diet made them feel better physically and mentally, and this could motivate you to start making healthier food choices too. It's amazing how one small change, like improving your diet, can have such a big impact on your overall well-being. For some of you, the focus might be on improving your skin. Maybe you've been thinking about switching to natural, homemade products instead of commercial ones that contain harsh chemicals. If this idea speaks to you, I encourage you to stay passionate and consistent with it. Taking care of your skin in a more natural way could lead to another breakthrough in your self-care journey. Imagine waking up one day and noticing that your skin looks clearer, healthier, and more radiant than it has in years. You might even start receiving compliments from people asking what you've done to achieve such glowing results. It's a small but powerful way to see the benefits of taking care of yourself. The truth is, self-care looks different for everyone. What works for one person might not work for another, and that's okay. The important thing is to listen to your body, mind, and spirit, and do what feels right for you. If that means spending a little extra time each day meditating, exercising, or simply resting, then go for it. If it means cutting out toxic relationships or unhealthy habits, do what you need to do to protect your peace. Self-care is a deeply personal journey, and no one can tell you exactly how to do it. Some people might think that focusing on self-care is selfish, but the reality is that taking care of yourself allows you to show up as the best version of yourself for the people you love. When you feel good, you're better able to support others, whether it's your family, friends, or coworkers. Self-care isn't about shutting people out. It's about ensuring that you have the energy and resources to be there for the people who matter most in your life. As you continue to prioritize your well-being, you may start to notice more changes happening in your life. You'll likely feel more in tune with yourself and more confident in your decisions. You'll also find that you're able to handle stress better because you've built a strong foundation of self-care. These changes will continue to attract positive energy into your life, and before you know it, you'll be surrounded by opportunities and people who lift you up and help you grow. To sum it up, the divine is preparing you for something big, and the best way to get ready is by taking care of yourself. Focus on the small acts of self-care that make you feel good, whether that's eating healthier, getting more sleep, or spending time doing things that bring you joy. You've already reached a breakthrough, and now it's time to embrace the changes that are happening in your life. Remember, this journey is about enhancing who you already are and allowing yourself to grow into the person you're meant to be. Stay true to yourself and let your inner light shine for the world to see. Sometimes, we start doing something for ourselves, not thinking much of it. It could be something small, like a hobby or a personal project. We do it because it makes us feel good, or because we need it in our lives. But then, something interesting happens. People around us start noticing. They ask questions like, "Where did you get that?" Or "How did you make that?" This is the first sign that maybe what you're doing is special. It's not just special to you, but other people are beginning to see the value in it as well. You realize that you're the one making it, and people want to know how they can get their hands on it. At first, it might be family and friends showing interest. They might ask you to make something for them too, or they might encourage you to think bigger. Maybe they say, "You could sell this," or "Other people would love to have one of these." Slowly, it starts to grow. You're no longer just making something for yourself, you're making something that other people want too. And that's how it begins. This is the point where what started as a small personal project can turn into something bigger, like a business. You never planned for it to go this way, but because other people are excited about what you're doing, you start to consider it more seriously. Suddenly, you're not just taking care of your own needs, but providing something for others. And in a way, that's how abundance can start to flow into your life. When you take care of yourself, you might think it's just about you. But in reality, the way you care for yourself can inspire others. Your actions might catch the attention of people around you, and they may be drawn to what you're doing. The self-care you practice becomes something that others see, and it sparks something in them. They want to be part of it, or they want what you have. And that's when opportunities begin to present themselves. I know this from personal experience. There was a time in my life when I wasn't thinking about starting a business. It all began after my spiritual awakening. I started using crystals regularly, especially for rituals and manifesting my goals. Crystals became an important part of my daily life, and I loved working with them. However, there was a small problem. I didn't like having to carry them in my bag all the time. I wanted to keep my crystals close to me, but it wasn't always convenient to carry them in a pouch or leave them sitting somewhere. That's when I thought about wearing crystal jewelry. I wanted something I could wear all the time, so I could carry the energy of the crystals with me wherever I went. But here's the catch. I couldn't find anyone in Ghana who made the kind of crystal jewelry I wanted. There were some options available, but nothing felt right for me. The styles weren't exactly what I was looking for, and I wanted something more personal and meaningful. So, I decided to learn how to make crystal jewelry myself. At first, it was just for me. I wanted to create something that I could wear and feel good about. I spent time learning how to make jewelry, and I experimented with different designs until I found what worked for me. It was a form of self-care because I was doing something that made me feel connected to my crystals and my spiritual practice. But something amazing happened. Other people started noticing. My family and friends saw the jewelry I was making, and they loved it. They started asking me if I could make pieces for them too. They admired the designs, and they were excited about the energy and meaning behind the jewelry. Before I knew it, more and more people were asking about it. They wanted to buy my crystal jewelry, and it wasn't just family and friends anymore. People I didn't even know were showing interest. That's when I realized that what started as a simple act of self-care had turned into something bigger. Spirit was guiding me to see that taking care of myself and following my passion could lead to new opportunities for abundance. I had created my own crystal jewelry brand, and it all began because I was doing something that made me feel good. The energy of self-care can flow into other areas of your life, opening doors to new possibilities. When you take care of yourself, it's not just about looking good or feeling good. It's about honoring yourself and showing the universe that you're worthy of abundance. Doing simple things like getting your nails done, getting a haircut, or even just taking time to relax can be forms of abundance. When you take care of yourself, you're sending out positive energy into the world, and that energy comes back to you in the form of new opportunities. This is why it's important to prepare yourself for the spotlight. You might not think that your self-care practices are something other people will notice, but they will. People are inspired by the way you care for yourself, and they may be drawn to you because of it. The energy you put into yourself shines outward, and it can attract abundance into your life. You may find that the things you do for yourself lead to new business ideas, creative projects, or even personal growth. As you focus on self-care, you're also preparing for something bigger. You're building a foundation for the future. Whether it's starting a new business, pursuing a creative passion, or simply improving your well-being, the self-care you practice now will set the stage for greater things to come. It's like planting seeds. You may not see the results right away, but over time, those seeds will grow into something beautiful. So, if you're feeling called to take better care of yourself, don't ignore that feeling. It's not just about pampering yourself, it's about creating space for abundance to enter your life. When you take care of yourself, you're opening the door to new opportunities. Spirit is guiding you to see that self-care is an important part of your journey, and it can lead to amazing things. Remember, abundance isn't just about money or material things. It's about feeling fulfilled, happy, and at peace with yourself. It's about having the energy and confidence to pursue your dreams and live the life you've always wanted. And it all starts with taking care of yourself. So, take that step. Invest in yourself, whether it's through self-care, learning something new, or following your passions. The more you focus on your well-being, the more abundance will flow into your life. Spirit is with you, guiding you every step of the way. Thank you for your energy. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to share, subscribe, like, and comment. Have a blessed day.